Hello and welcome. I'm John Peters, Commercial Director at Hill Planning. This video is a case study detailing a recent planning appeal in the Melton Borough Council area for a replacement of a flat roof with a pitched roof. This planning application was originally validated by Melton Borough Council on the 7th of April and refused on the 9th of February for a replacement of a flat roof with a pitched roof. This type of appeal is a householder appeal and as such has 12 weeks for the appeal to be submitted from the decision notice date. We always recommend leaving at least a whole clear month from instruction to appeal deadline in case additional investigations are needed, but the more time available the better. We are often unable to accept any appeals that have less than 2 weeks left to appeal, as this would provide insufficient time to produce the appeal to the standard that we work to. The refusal reasons given by Melton Borough Council were that the local planning authority considered that the proposed development is, as a result of its design, included by nature of the increased height, visual bulk of the roof, considered harmful to the street scene and the character of the area. The proposal would be harmful to the residential amenity in terms of visual amenity, loss of light and loss of privacy. The proposed pitched roof would have a detrimental impact on the living conditions of number 38 and 40, creating an unacceptable sense of enclosure for the occupants of number 40. If you have a look at the plans and what difference this roof is compared to the existing one and the impact it would make on neighbours, then you would have to question why this was refused in the first place and how the local authority managed to come up with such a harsh set of refusal reasons. However, the original application for the extension when it was built was for a pitched roof, and that was refused and rejected at appeal, which could have had an influence on the decision by the planning officers this time. Although they are meant to look afresh on what is in front of them, this was another reason why it was correct to appeal. That said, many people upon receiving a refusal like this decide to give up at this stage and do not go to appeal. But honestly, refusal reasons like these are perfectly normal, although comprehensive, can be overcome, as I'll show you in this video. For this appeal, we produced a 23-page detailed appeal statement, working our way through the delegated officer report, decision notice, dismantling their objections, and the reasons the planning officer at Melton Borough Council had used to refuse the application. Providing a comprehensive and robust argument, bringing national and local policies into play, and detailed reasoning as to why the findings were wrong, and in fact the development was perfectly acceptable. Additionally, we completed a detailed amount of research to find very similar cases that the planning inspectorate had previously granted. And we look to use these cases to support our argument as best possible. With this type of appeal, a householder appeal, the local authority has no right of response to our appeal statement, nor do we get to supply any further details later down the line, so it's imperative that the argument is absolutely on point when submitted. This case, like the vast majority of similar cases, was dealt with by way of written representation, and as such, it is paramount that the argument is very comprehensive and robust, as there is no second chance to respond. The inspector visited the appeal site on the 12th of May and issued the appeal decision on the 26th of May in a concise 3-page appeal decision report. The good news was that the appeal was upheld and the permission was granted. Our approach for producing appeal documents that go into great detail to work through the refusal reasons, officers' reports and policies in detail, and to supply supporting cases where the inspector had granted similar appeals was invaluable. This gives the client their best chance of success. Admittedly, it does take longer to produce and increases costs slightly by going into that level of detail. But it is that attention to detail that is absolutely paramount. As an organisation, Hill Planning is one of the leading appeal specialists with both dedicated in-house planning and legal teams, whose job it is to win your case. Both these skill sets are invaluable to produce and robust a compelling case to gain a win. You won't find many organisations in our industry that have both of these skill sets, a planning and a legal team, and it is most definitely a major reason why we have the success rate we do. Without appealing your planning refusal, you cannot gain the permission you would like. Your appeal will go to the Planning Inspectorate. They're a government-based organisation that is appointed by the Secretary of State to handle all types of planning appeals. Based out of Bristol and covering England and Wales, the Planning Inspectorate gives you a chance of success to gain that permission you are seeking and taking the decision process away from your local authority's planning officer. You'll find a host of videos about various types of planning appeals and the services we offer on our website. If you'd like a free no obligation consultation with myself or a member of our team, please call us on 01743 369 911 or email appeals@planningappealsuk.com and give your appeal its best chance of success. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.